We might as well get some of them chemtrails. Hello, Americans. Another friend, subscribers around the world. It's like sun's out. It's like 8 degrees or something this morning. It is cold. Whew, man, I'd come out here and it's too dang cold to do a video out there. So I had to come out or come in here to do one. And this morning, so I'm doing, starting this day off with a very heavy heart. Been doing that a lot lately. But my Aunt Barb passed away, man, after battling cancer. Man, dude, I don't even know how long for sure. She ended up passing away last night. She's crazy too, because she was on Facebook, not a lot, but still posting a few things and stuff up till about 4 days ago. So it's crazy, because last night I thought I haven't seen nothing from her for a couple of days. Saw a look, and then my cousin had put that she wasn't doing Facebook anymore, so pretty sad, man. Aunt Barb, it's funny because I don't know what it's been, probably 12 years ago or something. Me and Aunt Barb obviously did not see eye to eye on some political things, and we got kind of into a pissy match on Facebook over some political stuff. On the most part, what's crazy is on a lot of things we're the same, because man, she was into the the Native American spirituality and all that stuff. But anyway, man, freaking she ended up blocking me on Facebook. So that was like 12 years ago or something. So then I was up in McCall. Well, that must have been man, I don't know, probably 7 or 8 years ago. I was up in McCall, junk shop, and I hear, "Hey, Kevy," and some of the aunts and stuff like that call me Kevy. I always hated that, Kevy. But with grandpa, grandma, and aunts, uncles, it's all right, I guess. So anyways, man, so I turned around, "Hey," gave her a hug and talked to her for a little bit there in the junk shop, nothing, it's crazy that you can get into it over political bullshit and just not talk anymore. But dude, some things, man, we all have our beliefs, man, and I'll stand behind them 100%. So anyway, so that was, I don't know how many years ago that was. Quite a while. And then, so the years chug by and stuff, and don't really talk to her or, anything. And, we're down rock hounding and metal detecting down on the Salmon River. She lives in Riggins, her and Gary. Well, Gary, they have, they have, or now Gary does, once they're gone, but outfitters down there. fishing outfitters, hunting and stuff like that. And anyway, man, I'm down there rock hounding, metal detecting and stuff, and this was, man, right, COVID had started, so it was right after the tail end of COVID, so it'd been quite a few years since I'd even seen her or anything. And down there, and I see Gary, and he didn't even recognize me and stuff. So anyway, I see Gary, and so I kind of, walk up to him, and call his name. We're on the river, and he's got his drift boat over here, and man, he's like, man, like, get away, for type of thing. And I had only met him a handful of times before that, and that's man, I remember when Aunt Barb met him and all that stuff. That's all. I'd have to go back, 15, 20 years, but just this part was fresh in my memory, and pretty cool how I'm glad that we got back together and stuff. But anyway, Gary's like, man, like, oh, COVID stuff, man. So kind of talked to him, at a distance or whatever, and he's all, well, your Aunt Barb's down there rock hounding. I was, oh, really, man? So I watch, we're still doing our thing, and I watch, and I see Aunt Barb, just rock hounding. So I wander on up to her, and, Aunt Barb, man, so obviously didn't hug or nothing like that, because it was COVID. I think it was the first year of it, man. All the years and everything runs together, but so anyway, we talked, man, I don't know, man, a good hour or something like that, and Gary was getting ready to float from where we were at, and then float on past their place, and then take out just past their place. And he was going to go do a little fishing or floating. And so we talked, man, for at least an hour, maybe longer. And the kids were there and stuff, so she got to meet, because she'd never even met, my grandkids and all that. And then my kids were small the last time that, were younger. But anyway, so man, frickin' gave her my number, my phone number and stuff, and then I don't know, man, it must have been after COVID started mellowing. Oh, and she was telling me, that she's got cancer, or has been fighting cancer and stuff, and she looked pretty good, a little tired, and this is probably, whenever COVID was, what was that, 4 years ago or something? And so, man, so I gave her my number and stuff like that, and man, I don't know how long it was. Too long after that, man, she got a hold of me and had some junk, man. I had some treasures and stuff she wanted me to take a look at and stuff like that. I was like, oh, man, when I get, next time I go down to Riggins, I'll let you know. We'll hook up. So, man, I don't know what it was, a week or two later or something, we went down to Riggins and hooked up with her and stuff, and cleared out. She had a whole pile of junk that she wanted gone and stuff, man. I hauled off a bunch of junk and stuff like that, and then told her next time I come down, man, I'll pick up some pizzas. Man, there's this really good pizza place in Council, and I'll pick up some pizzas and bring them down, man. We'll have us a little pizza party. And so, man, I don't do the time things, I don't remember. It was still that season. And so, man, I picked up some pizzas, and we ended up going down, and man, I'm so glad I did, man. I ended up spending, 3 or 4 hours, and her hair was starting to grow back because she'd had chemo and stuff like that, and she was looking pretty good. And everything, and talked to Gary, and But mostly, man, it was just me, Kitty, and Aunt Barb out, out on they got a little patio thing above the Salmon River there, and got to visit and stuff like that, and watch some planes fly through the canyon there. So we got to visit and stuff, and that was nice. And then Barb and Gary put on they have the Nez Perce chief. I think it's the chief. Anyway, man, the one guy had passed away from COVID. I think it was the chief that had passed away from COVID, and another guy ended up showing up, which they were surprised. But they do a salmon ceremony for the fish to come back. It's a Native American salmon ceremony, and Gary and Barb were, the big promoters of this thing. It may have even started. I don't know for sure. They've been doing it for years. And I can't remember if that was right at the same time or if that was actually a few months later. But anyway, because it's in the spring, early spring. I can't remember all the dates and stuff jumble. So anyway, man, we went down to the salmon ceremony, and Kevin and Rick weren't married, and so that might have only been like 2.5. I think this will be 3 years this year, when the salmon ceremony, and I think it's in April or May. Is when they do the big spring salmon ceremony. I'll try to get over there this year for it again. I didn't the last 2 years because I'm not sure why last year, but I know the year before, man, the weather and stuff, I just didn't go. But anyway, dude, I get on my mind, man, it's just been trying to get all the dates. But anyway, I went down to the salmon ceremony, man, and it was beautiful. And actually, if you go back on my videos, there is I should look on there. There's probably some footage of Aunt Barb on there. But I filmed, that they actually didn't want you to film a lot of things, but I filmed the stuff that you couldn't, and they do like these circles in the boat, and man, it was very powerful, man. It was very, very neat. So did that salmon ceremony and stuff, and then we stopped by and seen her a couple of more times after that, when we go down to Riggins, because we go down to Riggins quite a bit. And then and then I ended up having a stroke. Or no. My mom passed away. And we were down at Riggins again, kicking around or whatever, and was at the grocery store there in Riggins, and ran into Aunt Barb, man. Aunt Barb ended up standing out there talking to her for, at least an hour. And, man, she looked good. Her hair was back, and, man, she looked all bubbly and stuff, and I thought maybe she'd got it that time. And she told me sorry about my mom and stuff. And her and my mom were actually pretty good friends. So that piece of crap dad of mine did his thing. But, yeah, so I think I think that was the last time that I seen Aunt Barb. And then, we'd message, Facebook messages and stuff like that. And then she tried to get a hold of me, right after I had a stroke, but there for a while I wasn't contacting nobody. And then, we've done some Facebook messages here and there, and then, man, I've been watching, just to make sure what was going on, and she started going back to the treatments, and finally got to where, man, they were making trips to Lewiston like insane, man. From Riggins to Lewiston to the doctors, just a ton of them. Anyway, rest in peace, Aunt Barb. It's pretty dang heartbreaking. So this morning, I'm going to go out. I just started up the exploder because what I'm going to try to do is get that battery charged up, and I'm going to take the battery out of the exploder and put it in the tractor and see if more cranking amps will get that thing to fire up. And if that don't do it, Kevin was the first one that told me about it. It's called 911. It's for diesel if it's gelling up. So my diesel might be, gelling up because of this cold temps. So first I'm going to try the battery thing, and then if not, then I'll run down and get some of that and give it a whirl. Hopefully, man, if I don't get that thing going today, I think it's today and tomorrow, and then we got another storm coming in. The next one, man, is just crazy. Crazy warm temps and crazy snow rain mix and all kinds of stuff. Just crazy. Anyway, kind of a sad, somber day today. At least she's not in pain or anything, man. She put up one heck of a fight for the last 4 or 5 years. Rest in peace, Aunt Barb. Good Lord willing, and them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.